started reading the Metinetta, which is one of the books that's really influenced by Kemeticism. And it's weird because Kemeticism stems from the Shabaka storm. Shabaka being the last Nubian king who united Upper and Lower Egypt. And he wrote all the kind of teachings at that time on a massive stone.
Yeah.
So I kind of started looking into that and all the kind of things that, they kind of believe, and it really helped me in terms of on a personal level, making sense of things, where I'm going and what I want to
do. This edition of Brothers at Jazz features Sons of Kemet, a formidable quartet led by hornsman Shabaka Hutchins. For this performance, their tuba player, Orrin Marshall, was replaced by his young protege, Theon Cross.
When I kind of formulated, the band, like in my head, kind of thought, this is what I want to happen.
Yeah.
I was having a bit of a crisis, like a musical, I was playing in lots of bands, playing lots of different types of music, and I had to a point when I thought, what do I actually want to get out? The fact that I'm not American. I'm not American and I'm not British, and I'm not necessarily from the Caribbean in that I've kind of left the Caribbean for so long that I wouldn't say I'm Barbadian.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just, an amalgamation of all of those things. So then it's kind of like, okay, musically, what do I want to do? I want to show something that has roots in all the things that I do, but has an essence of something kind of deeper.
Yeah.
So then it was kind of like, okay, what do I want to get out? An African thing, an African level, a foundation that I built from. An Afro-Caribbean foundation, because from Barbados, so I started checking out lots of folk recordings, lots of field recordings of early Caribbean music, and kind of checking out lots of field recordings of African stuff from the Congo, stuff from Tanzania, and seeing how that relates to the Caribbean stuff I do, seeing how that relates to the American stuff that I listen to, and then trying to kind of write tunes that express those things. The point where the band gets to when it's really kicking off, where it's like anyone can do as much or as little as they want, because there's just this momentum that's pushing forward. It's like I can stop playing, or I can play one note, I can play many notes. It doesn't matter, anyone can do anything. For me, it's like you can't force it. You just go with it, and then you get a different concert. You get a different energy, and you just need to accept this is what it is. And the point at which we just let go and kind of go, this is going to be epic, and it is. That's the point when it really kicks off. The main thing for me is the vibe. And that comes from listening to lots of Mystic Revelation of Rastafari, also Count Ossie. And it's like the thing that they have is an energy when they play. I guess because they're playing for us at a ceremonial reason. Even if they play a concert, it's like it's the ceremony which is taking place in that space. Well, that's what I want. I want everyone to be in that mentality of, we're creating something together. I keep coming back to this question, and it makes me just think, what is jazz? And then a bigger question comes into it for me, which is, have we developed the vocabulary to describe the music that we call jazz properly? because the word jazz isn't a word that the pioneers of the music form wanted to have. You know, you read interviews by all the greats, Coltrane, Miles Davis, Charlie Parker, Ornette Coleman. They all unanimously say we want to create music. You know, and it's not, that's not me interpreting what they say. They say that's really specifically, we play music. Our thing is to make music. We don't play jazz, we play music.